I'm not on screen. All right. Testing audio. Hello, hello. All right, I believe we have audio. I'll be starting in about 30 minutes for some readings. Please feel free to use channel points. We will be using a new deck today, and it's called the Divine Tarot. I have not used this yet, and I'm hearing some feedback. So give me a moment, please. I think I'm going to change where my speakers are coming out from. So give me a few minutes. I will put some music on. All right, we have some lo-fi music on. Let me see if I can change the setup. So if you're just joining, I have a new setup today. I'm trying to get it set up and we'll do some readings if anybody would like to use some channel points today. And my cats might be in the view today. They're around behind me as their cat stuff. All right, so let me get set up and let me check the chat. And I'll be back on in a few minutes. Thank you all. Testing mic. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Testing mic. Oh, yay. All right. Lots of feedback. I turned it all off. Okay. Welcome. I have a lot of things happening today. Trying to go out of my comfort zone and also trying to deal with some audio still. Let me turn myself down. All right, great. So I am going to try to go through the deck today called the Divine Tarot, which is here. Usually my camera shows the cards, but I haven't seen these cards yet. So I would like to not show them on cam yet today, but I do definitely plan on using these in the future. I am going to be streaming here on every Saturday is the goal. So I appreciate it if you're showing up today for a reading. Please use some channel points. If you're here just to hang out with me and see these beautiful cards, I appreciate that. I am going to get a few things set up before I do the first collective read. I want to make sure that my audio is good with the music. So give me just a few minutes and check the chat. Hello, hello, Clarity Cat Reading. So great to see you. I'm hoping you could hear me. Let me see. All right, cool. I think I'm good on audio today. I'm trying a new wireless mic. Let me just get my hair out of the way. I'm hoping that I'm clear today. And I'm going to turn my music down as well, but I appreciate you. Good to see you. Thank you so much for joining. And I'm going to try to get through. I have a new deck today that I'm going to open and go through and do a collective read. And then maybe do a few readings today. And I saw there was a new feature that I turned on accidentally for calling today, so I'm not sure what that's going to really do. But I'm hoping that prepares me for next week. We have a collab with Zoe, who also does tarot occasionally as well here on Twitch. Please join in for that, and I'll be learning how to use the Stream Together feature. So let me get things set up here with this new beautiful deck and show you. So cute. And then I'll do a collective read in just a few minutes. I'm trying to turn my music down as well. All right, so great to see you, everyone. And let me go off for just a few seconds so I can fix this screen. Thank you. All right. Hopefully my music's down and you can hear me. Testing mic. All right, cool. We are good. All right, so yeah, I have a new setup. I did move recently, so I am also going to be moving again. This is a temporary spot for me, but I will be hoping to get the VTuber out soon enough. It's up there in the, I think you can see her in that right corner. That is Divine. So that is why I'm called to this deck. It is called the Divine Tarot. So I am excited and I give it a look and open it up. It still has the like seals on here. I found this actually at half price book with my friend Courtney, which was super fun. All right. So I feel called to be on here today to give some messages. I'm going to start with a collective read and like jump right in here. I do want to move the audio so I'm not distracted by it. So please, if you would like a read, type something in chat so I could see, because I have a lot happening today. And if you are trying to call in, please do. I just don't know how to do it quite yet, but I could use the practice. You definitely do not have to. You're welcome to use the channel points and stay in chat. Or if you would like to be on cam, I also am offering that feature as well. All right, so let's get into it. All right. So I am going to move this so I could see and do things without it. But please, if you cannot hear me, let me know. And I have to make sure I remember I have this wireless mic. All right. So if you're just joining, my name's Christine. I am here to do some tarot readings. I also am going to start incorporating a couple more things into my streams. Right now, I've been doing mostly tarot. I'm going to go ahead and just put the deck back together. This is a new deck. I just want to make sure that it's good to use. And then we're going to do a collective reading. And I'm super excited to be back here on Twitch. My links are there if you are interested in a private reading. These reads that I do on stream are usually like one card reads. My readings are pretty specific. When I do the fairy tarot, it's a message from your higher self or a guide or both to you. Occasionally, some guidance of energy will come through, but typically I'm reading what the cards are telling me. So I'm assuming that's going to be the same with this deck. This is the first time I'm working with it. Typically, the messages that come through are a message from your higher self, something that you already know or you need to know. So how it comes through is through these cards for me, and then to you. How you interpret it is up to you, but I'm happy to deliver messages to anyone who would like to do a reading today. But mostly I'm on here just to kind of open my deck and try something new. I have not done any readings with this deck or really any other deck. I've mostly just been on my fairy deck, which is wonderful, and been really comfortable with that. So I'm trying to go outside of my comfort zone today. All right, so let's get this deck ready and pull a collective read. All right. Just a few moments. And I'm also multi-streaming today. So if you see me looking around on the screens, I'm trying to also manage that. So I apologize if I am not as present as I'd like to be. All right, so this is the book that came with it. I do like this book because it has written large text. Other that I use, the text is pretty small. I usually kind of use this flashlight. If you see me using that, that is what I'm doing. But I really do appreciate that this is very easy to use for a beginner, or if you've been doing this for a while. It definitely has different spreads and things that you can use. But for right away using it, it's definitely easy to use. So we're going to give it a try. All right. So I typically have my mat. So let me grab that. Be right back. All right. And make sure I'm still good. So yeah, so for me, it's really important to clear the space and have good energy. I did want to start incorporating this bell. I just don't know how my cat's going to respond. I feel like this is definitely helpful for me. I'm just going to clear and reset. All right, so let's do that. So what I'm doing over here is just setting up the state for the cards to go. And let's see. All right. And for my book, I have this little holder that my friend made. So this is super cool. It fits in here and allows it to stay open. We're gonna use that. All right. All right. So let's shuffle. And I will be on here more often. My goal is to be on here every Saturday, and also on online. I'm also posting more content that's more educational and helps people learn about basics of tarot. All right. Okay, cool. So let's see. So for our first card today, I don't know if I can really show this picture, so I would not, but it is for the lovers. So we're gonna go ahead and read what this deck has for the lovers. Yeah, but some of this deck I'm gonna have to cover some of the pictures. All right, guys. So give me just a sec to find card 6. And I'm glad that I saw that. Okay. All right. So don't mind my light. That probably looks pretty funny in here, but I can't see. All right. The lovers don't necessarily have to do with physical or romantic love, but this card can certainly be about relationships and the way we connect with people in our lives who are the most important to us. All right. And hold on, I can't have those headphones on. All right. I need to fix my lighting in here next time, but I guess you can't really see me holding it. Okay. Additionally, the Lover's card of choices and indicate a situation in which we must decide something or possibly even overcome temptation. The Lovers show us we have alternatives and that sometimes decisions are hard to make. Keep all your alternatives in mind when the Lovers appear and make sure whatever option you go with, you're true to your own needs, values, and overall well being. All right. I definitely resonate with that card, which is the Lover's card for this deck. All right. Oops, so let me change some of my text here on screen. But yeah, I definitely resonate with that card. And yeah, I'm open to any other readings. Otherwise, I want to do another collective read with this card. So I can show one of the cards. So let me change some of my text in. All right, I'm looking for to get this text off my screen, so please don't mind me. Okay, I think I got it. Cool. Okay, gotcha. All right, I'm just checking my chat on the other pages. All right, cool. But yeah, I'm gonna get the deck together so we can try another collective read. Let me make sure you can hear my music. Yeah, I'm hoping that there was a shout out for Clarity Cat readings. She's wonderful. Um, I definitely would give her a listen. She has a similar energy to me and reads tarot and also does other streams as well. Yeah, definitely. Okay, cool. There was a shout out. I'm trying to automate some of this since I use so many screens when I'm doing it. All right, cool. Let me check my music. All right, wonderful. Well, thank you so much for stopping in. I appreciate you lurking so much. I will be back on Saturdays if you ever can catch me, and I will see you soon. Get your rest in. All right, and let's get a collective read going for this new deck. Right, and then this deck does have reverse meanings, which I'm not really used to with what I normally do. So I'm also going to try to get more comfortable if something comes up reverse. All right, so let me move my headphones so I'm not distracted by myself. All right, and I'm going to shuffle and reset the deck. All right, so we have the Hierophant, which is there. Hopefully you can kind of see that pretty well. That's so cute. We'll go ahead and read the meaning on that. Oh, and I meant to ring my bell, but I will do that next time. this is, I need my light. All right, card 5. All right. We'll read this. Move so you can see, you can hear my mic. Okay. Looks funny. All right. Let me move my headphones. Okay, better. Okay. All right. I need like something to put my book on. All right, I'm gonna have that for next time. And I need a better light. All right, when the Hierophant card comes up, look for an individual with a preference for ritual and ordered ceremony. In part, this could reflect a need for acceptance from others, possibly from society as a whole, or a desire for institutionalized approval. The Hierophant indicates the importance of conformity, guidelines, and structure. This card can be a reminder to study in a way that's focused and organized, particularly when it comes to spiritual beliefs, and learn from those who have the experience rather than just winging it. Yeah. So more ritual and ordered ceremony, meaning more organized. I can definitely relate to that. All right. Just look for change. All right. So that's our collective reading. Let's try to use my bell today. All right. Cool. I'm gonna reset my energy from that one. Feel like I'm out. All right. Cool. Well, I appreciate that. If anybody would like another, I should say anyone would like a reading, I'm happy to do some more. I definitely feel more confident with my other decks. I'm gonna go ahead and grab that one as well. See if we can get a collective read for that deck and see how that one's going. And then I'll give a check-in here to see if anybody would like to get a reading today. What I'll be doing next stream is a reading for lovely Seven Leaf, Zoe, who's here on Twitch. And then also I'm going to right into, I'm trying to do daily content and starting with the card 0 and moving my way through so we can have some educational, fun content available like for me on social media. So with that, I'll be incorporating that in here as well, how to show how that process works of creating it and putting it out online, and also just talking about each card in detail in a more conversational way, so people could learn about the cards and just about the meanings and what they are. And then I think my music's a little too loud. Let me turn that down. Okay, that is better. Yeah, and I'm hoping to be able to incorporate some more things that I'm working on, including the VTuber, as well as more fun content. So thank you for tuning in today. And let me go and grab my other deck. All right, Here we go. So here is the fairy deck, which I am used to, and my little crystals, which I love. We have the green one and a little mushroom, which I keep around. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and do a collective read with this deck as well. And then I'll probably get off here soon after that, unless there's some readings that come up. I do have some things that I can do here. And also I'd like to work a little bit more on my setup for next time. I'll probably be on for about at least another 15 minutes. So here is the beautiful fairy deck. And I'm going to go ahead and get this cleared, and we'll do a collective read from this deck. All right, so right now I'm just putting it in order. I definitely want to have a brighter light for next time. See what I'm doing. Okay, so this deck stands great. We're going to go ahead and shuffle. All right. Remember not to slouch like I can. Okay, so we're going to shuffle. All right, I need my table to be here too. All right, we're going to make do. All right, so we have this beautiful card, which is the Empress. All right. Yeah, card 3, the Empress. Let's see if you can see that. He's beautiful. All right, so let's go ahead and read the meaning for this one. I have read this one many times. All right. Okay. So, your message: if you find yourself faced with a clear, if challenging, answer, you are in a position to nurture something. You must give enough of yourself to sustain life, but not enough to smother the unique personalities of the person, project, relationship, or situation you find entrusted to your care. So, yeah. So that's what the message is. A more description about her. Let's see. I don't want to read. There's a lot. So for her physical sensuousness, she wears lavender, the color of spiritual wisdom. In order to nurture living things, she needs a higher knowledge. The wisdom she embodies seems simple in theory, but it is incredibly difficult, especially for humans, to practice. Notice her head is covered with tiny purple flowers and a few delicate feathers. She gives us, she gives to all. She nurtures enough wisdom for a strong beginning and enough beauty to sustain any trials. More than that, she does not give, for she knows the difference between nurturing and controlling. She knows that things grow best when they grow true to their own nature. So, yeah, I definitely can resonate with that message. I think we can all take a little bit of all of these messages that came through today. So, thank you for stopping by. Dream it possible. Appreciate you so much. So, yeah, so I have been off stream for a little bit. I am returning here on a regular on Saturdays, so I'm hoping to continue to do these readings. It's really fun for me. I enjoy it. It brings me joy, and so I hope to see you all soon. I'll be on for a couple minutes. I want to check to make sure there's no request that came through, but otherwise, I will see you next week. I'm going to move my screen to ending soon, but I am here if anybody would like a reading in the next like 15 minutes or so. But thank you so much. I appreciate it. Great to have a community. Um, great to have people um, in the tarot community that are like-minded and kind. So thank you, Clarity Cat Readings and Dream It Possible, for stopping in today. It means a lot to me. All right, so I will be on for a few more minutes if anyone would like to stop into chat or get a read. But I'm going to turn my cam off for a few and do some things in the background. Yeah, if you would like a reading, there's the channel points are there. If you want to redeem that, I would love to give you a general one card read. I do have the fairy deck, which I usually use on a regular. And then I also have the new deck, which is the Divine Tarot. So if you have a preference, let me know. Otherwise, I'll use the fairy deck. So yeah, I'm gonna go off stream my cam for just a few minutes while I reset here, but I'm happy to give you a reading. All right, audio check. Right, audio. All right, cool. So yeah, I would love to give you a reading. I think my audio was out for the last few minutes. Dream It Possible. So yeah, so I apologize for that. I think I was talking to no one, but yeah, I was saying I appreciate that you guys stopped in, Clarity Cat readings as well as Dream It Possible. So yeah, I do see the redeem. Just get the deck ready here. And do you have a preference? I have the Fairy Tarot deck, and I also have the Divine Tarot. So, so if you do have a preference, please let me know. If not, so for general, if you have a question, you can. Just the Fairy Tarot deck really doesn't support questions as well for this type of setting. But yeah, if you have an energy or something you're looking to know, you can definitely ask a question. But it's from your higher self, so that's the message for you. So would you like the fairy or the divine? All right, cool. Divine it is. All right, so we're gonna reset. I'm gonna use my bell today. I feel like it's resetting the room. All right, and Dream It Possible, I'm gonna get the deck set up for you, and then we'll do just a general. Unless you have something else to add to it, please feel free to do that in the chat. But I'm gonna start the deck. Just give me a few minutes. Thank you so much for the follow as well. I appreciate it. All right, so this is a brand new deck for me today. So we're going to see what comes up and how the message comes through. And depending what's on the card, I may not be able to show it on the cam. These are the pictures are not all appropriate for the camera, it seems. All right. All right. Okay, so all right, so I am reading your question. Is the friendship over between R and you? All right, so let's go ahead and ask the cards what they have to say about the friendship between R and Dream It Possible. All right, let's see what comes through. All right, this deck does have upright and reverse meaning, so we'll see how this card comes up for this question. All right, so we have five of wands. You could see that, it's pretty clear, good. All right, so five as itself means change as a number. So let's see what this deck says for five of wands. So let me find it in here. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna just read this and see what it has to say. And it was upright. All right, excuse my lighting today. Let me flash it. It looks kind of funny on the camera, but I can't see. All right, five of wands. All right, and let me move this because I don't want to hear myself. All right, when the five of wands appears, it means you need to take the steps to end the discord and the disagreements. Clear the air, but also be honest about what you're feeling. The five of wands reminds us that we have to be authentic if we want the conflict to stop, both with others and with ourselves. Remember, competition can sometimes be healthy as long as it is collaborative. Welcome the opinions and insights of others can bring to the table. All right. So I hope that gives you a little clarity. I feel like that definitely was a pretty clear message. All right. I hope that helps. Thank you for letting me read for you. Yeah. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I am happy to bring messages through that someone may need to hear. So if anybody else would like a reading, and thanks Dream It Possible for the follow and letting me read for you today. Have a great rest of your day. I mean, the way that it answered it, your higher self didn't give you a full yes or no on that. It's more like it definitely showed conflict is occurring. I can definitely read it again and kind of give you, let's see, yeah, this deck definitely only gives you the little, a little bit. So let's see. But I feel like we can use reading through it again. So when the Five of Wands appears, it means you need to take steps to end the discord and disagreements. You need to clear the air, but also be honest about what you're feeling. It reminds us we have to be authentic if we want the conflict to stop, both with others and with ourselves. So saying be yourself, make sure you're speaking up. Um, and if you're not able to do that, I would say, that would be where your question coming in would have some sort of an answer. You have to keep in mind that this is your higher self giving you this message. So maybe you're not sure yet whether this is over, but it seems like there's definitely disagreements and things that you're working through. I'll stay true to yourself would be what I would answer with this. So yeah, I hope that gives you a little bit of guidance. And I appreciate you stopping by. Oh my gosh, and the ads, I'm so sorry. That's my fault. I did not see the ad. But yeah, I'm hoping that you were able to catch that. It was saying that there's definitely disagreements in this relationship, and that you should take the steps to clear those and talk about those, but also staying authentic to who you are. Um, so that's the message from your higher self to you. So I do apologize if ads went over some of that. That was the basic answer for you was um, it should be over if it's how you if you think it should be. If you're not able to be your authentic self and these agreements aren't able to be cleared, this would be the time that you would do that. It shows a change. But if you're able to work through these disagreements and it's worth it to you, then that also can be the opportunity for you. So yeah, so your higher self gave you more of a general answer of being true to yourself and what is best for you is what you should do. Yeah, but I appreciate you, and I'm happy to clarify anything. Please let me know if I need to do that. All right. All right, dream it possible. Thank you for letting me read for you. And please let me know if you need anything clarified. I'm happy to pull one more card for you or something like that. Seems like this is something on your mind. Yeah, so basically, yeah, I'm reading what you posted. Um, if it's something that you find value in, and you're authentic self, and you can work through these disagreements that are definitely happening, then yes, it's on you then to um, put your energy into that if it is worth it. It seems like it's not going to be the other way around. But yeah, I would be happy to pull one more card. Do you want to stay in the divine cards that we are already on? Yeah, I'm happy to do one more because I definitely feel like you need more. Okay. So let me shuffle. All right, dream it possible. Let's do another pull and see if we can get some clarity. Clarity on the same situation. And this is for R and Dream It Possible. All right. So I'm going to shuffle and see if we can have some clarity for Dream It Possible. All right. Let's see. All right. And this was in reverse. So we'll be true to the deck and see what it has to say for Two of Swords, and reverse. Let me see. All right. And I'm trying to keep track of, I hope no ads come up. I don't think they are. I think we're good. Okay. So Two of Swords in reverse. Let's get this going. But thank you guys so much for your patience. I need to get it together, it seems. All right, Two of Swords. Okay. All right. The Two of Swords. Let me move my headphones because it's so distracting hearing yourself. Okay. The Two of Swords can represent someone who has put up an emotional wall as a defense mechanism. It is preventing you from enjoying all the good things that might be coming your way. Think about whether your own barriers are stopping you from advancing. If you've been procrastinating or refusing to see the big picture, you need to decide something or nothing will ever change. So that's the regular meaning. I guess I shouldn't have started with that because you had it in reverse. But let's see. So then, one reversed, the Two of Swords often reveals that overprotectiveness, either of yourself or others, is the source of a rift. Are you between a rock and a hard place because you're being smothering? Question mark. Learn to give people the benefit of the doubt once in a while. You can protect those you love without stifling them. So, with that, it seems like a little more information to add for you to take from yourself to yourself is to possibly be a little more open in this situation based on what this reverse is saying. So we always want to look at ourselves, all of us, and what we have a part in. So I guess this is just saying a part of that is sometimes overprotectiveness can come up. So that's what this card needs in reverse. So I hope that helps a little bit more on your situation. All right. I'll Dream It Possible. Please let me know if you are able to receive that message. And thank you for letting me read for you today. All right. And I have, thank you for the follow, Brandon Sladen. Appreciate you. Yeah, no problem at all. I'm happy to give you that message. I appreciate it. Thank you for the follows as well. All right. I'm going to go ahead and clear. I think we're good on that. I'm going to clear this one with our bell today. All right. That feels great. I'm going to clear the deck. All right. All right. So that was great. And I think I'm going to head out for today in a few minutes. But I am happy to do readings when I'm back on next Saturday. And my links are already there. If anybody would like any private reads or coaching or would like to follow me, I would appreciate that. But yeah, it was so much fun and I appreciate it. But I'm going to be heading out in just a few minutes. And hope you all have a beautiful rest of your day. Stay safe. Where I'm at, there's about a foot of snow. So not fun, but grateful to be here. And I'll see you next time. you. All right, so I'm going to put the ending soon here, and I'm going to head off in just a few minutes. All right, gotta find my setting. There it is. Oh my gosh, there's an alarm. You guys can probably hear that. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna take my